Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Farah Inani binti Wan Muhammad. I will present about case study titled Employee Performance and Management at Kesedah Jeli Tanah Merah. Chapter 1 Introduction. The Sultan Kelantan Development Board Kesedah is a territorial development board. It was established in March 2, 1978. It was registered under the Sultan Kelantan Development Board Act 1978. Pejabat Kesedah Wilayah Jeli Tanah Merah is a government organisation. It is located in the Bandar Baru Jeli, Kelantan. The objective of the establishment of the Kesedah is to balance the population between the South and North Kelantan, eradicate poverty and restructure the society in Kelantan. Next is the role of every unit. First is community development unit. The role is to eliminate the poor population and to reduce the digital divide between rural and urban residents. Second is the economic unit. To identify and planning investment program to boost the economy and business growth in South Kelantan includes controlling subsidiaries and self-financing program. The third is administration and human resources unit. To plan and manage service affairs from the appointment of workers to the end of the service and maintain the information in the system. And lastly, financial unit is to manage all the financial data in the organization, for example, managing the development of trusts, loans, reserves, and more. Okay, next, Chapter 2, Analysis and Discussion. First, analysis of the role of the industry and company. First is placement. Kesedah has played a key role in the field of placement by helping the people of South Kelantan by establish Bahagian Rancangan Kemajuan Tanah (RKT). RKT is to help the settlers who have no knowledge of exploring the forest through the process of clearing the forest, clearing site, building houses and planting trees. The landscape in the South Kelantan has changed and helped the villagers to build their own house and increase their self-sufficiency. Second is agriculture. Kesedah has played a leading role in agriculture by establishing Agriculture Development Division, which is a technical service provided by Kesedah to the farmers. Second is Land Development Plan Project. Is a community planning ground that can increase the community output, which can help to boost the country economic status. Third is poverty. One of the objectives of Kesedah is to reduce poverty, and they have implemented the Scheme Pembangunan Kesejahteraan Rakyat (SPKR) by helping to provide housing assistance under the Home Assistance Program. And the fourth is entrepreneur. Kesedah also strives to help entrepreneurs with money problem by providing a fund to the entrepreneur to improve their business performance. For example, land skill course in the entrepreneur's field open up business store, and also Kesedah also upgrades their business premises. Next is analysis of the issues and challenges arise by industry. First is issue of employee absence. According to my observation, some of workers at Kesedah always take leave. The factor of the employee absence is a personal issue such as emergency leave, vacation leave, and sending their children to the university. Then health problems such as fever, hospital appointments, or other disease need to apply for long breaks. Workers also feel pressure when they cannot meet the requirement. The challenges to company is to reduce the absence of employees in the office. This is because employees play an important role in an organization that will determine whether or not the organization will succeed. Second is issue of worker comes late. Based on my observation, one or more workers at the CASDA will be arriving late at the office, which will be 8, 9 or 10 a.m. The factors is due to the inevitable delay, such as traffic jam, accidents, and bad weather. Then an avoided delay related to the motivation of the workers, such as, for example, worker have more important activities to do than arriving on time at the office. The challenge is to reduce workers coming late to the office. This is because it reduces the percentage of the workers who come late and that can worsen the attendance record at the CASDA. Third is issues of weakness of file system management. According to my observation, file system management at CASDA is weak due to the recent record not being updated smoothly. The factors is due to the difficulty delegating organization data because different files make it difficult to connect and take time to set them up. File isolation, which is data that is stored separately, making it difficult for workers to obtain information when they need. Unsystematic file storage, which is not sorting files according to sections that have been set. Challenge is to improve the file system management in the office. This is because the use of file system management allows the information in it to be controlled, accessed quickly and accurate when it needed. And lastly, the issues of the incomplete entrepreneur information. Based on my observation, the information provided by the entrepreneur is not complete. The factors is that the entrepreneur consider that the information is not important. Then the information provided by the entrepreneur is lost due to the workers. The challenges is to obtain the complete entrepreneur information. This is because the entrepreneur information is important for future cooperation with CASDA, such as business affairs, program management, and business briefing. Then, analysis of the case study related on effect of business, entrepreneurship, and management. First, business effect. The reputation of the organization is tarnished. It can affect the organization when the issue is spread outside the organization and underestimated by the local community. Second is loss of public trust in the organization. This is because the public is not confident that the CASDA can solve their problem if the issues in the organization is not solved. The organization revenue will decline. This is because the issue arises that cause organization to pay costs such as paying workers' salary. As a result, CASDA had to pay high costs that will causing the revenue of the organization is decline. Second is entrepreneurship effect. Entrepreneurs have to wait for help from the organization. Due to the arise of the problems at CASDA, causing their workers to be terminated on due date. This causes entrepreneurs have to wait for workers to complete their tasks before they can move to other next step. Entrepreneurs will look for other better alternatives. This is because of issues that are slowing down the productivity of the organization will have an impact to the entrepreneur. So they are better looking for other alternatives that will seek to channel continuous fund. The productivity of the entrepreneurial business is declining. This is because the problems that faced by the organization have disrupted the business, affecting the productivity of the entrepreneurial business. For the third is management effect. There is an abuse of power by the organization. This is because there are still some of workers that cause problem to the organization, although being won by the employer. Makes the misuse of power by the organization, for example, termination of employment. Communication conflict between employers and workers in the office. This is because the problem that arise in the organization cause the relationship between the employer and the workers to be weak and arise the communication problem between them. Conflict of relation between workers in the office. The issues of worker coming late and absent from the office causing the other workers to do the other workers' job. As a result, conflict of interest arise between workers, such as fight or disagreement between them. Chapter 3. Suggestion to the company. First, the suggestion for the issue of the employee absent. First, employees should attend workshop and talks on the disadvantage of absenteeism. This is because employees need to be exposed to the company rules and actions that the company will take if the problem is arise. Second, should hold seminar and courses to increase the confidence of the workers, to improve their work skills and to identify each worker's behavior in the office. Second is suggestion for issue of workers who come late. First, should discuss and deal with the workers who come late to the office to make sure that the workers know that the discussion is important. Provide counseling for the workers. This is because the problem that arises from the self, then the change must be from the will of the self without the caution from other parties. Okay, for the third is suggestion for issue of workers of file system management. Preserve and maintain the file so that the content inside is not lost. For example, file storage in a cabinet that made of metal. Switch from file system to electronic document and record management system is the most effective way to save and recover records. As a result, the workers' productivity will increase because can easily access the material through the electronic file system. For the first is suggestion for issue of incomplete entrepreneur information. Save the entrepreneur information in the Microsoft Excel or spreadsheets. This will make it easier for employees to find more detailed information. Ensuring that the information provided by the entrepreneur is correct and complete by placing instructions directing them to fill it. Chapter 4. Conclusion. Employee performance and management are important as it determines the business success in the future. Kesda should always be prepared and think positive in dealing with unforeseen issues.